Hi everyone, welcome to our journey through the Gospel of Matthew. In Matthew chapter 13, Jesus tells 5 parables. The first of these parables is called the parable of the sower. The parable of the sower is the story of a farmer who went out to sow his seed. As he was throwing his seed on the ground, some of it fell along the road and birds swooped down and ate it. Some of the seed also fell on a rocky area, but without much soil it sprang up quickly and was scorched by the sun and withered. Some seed fell among some thorns, and when it started to grow, was choked out by the thorns. But other seed fell on good soil and grew healthy and strong with lots of good fruit. Nobody knew what this parable meant, so Jesus explained the meaning of it privately to his disciples. Jesus said the seeds which fell along the road and were quickly eaten up by the birds represent people who hear the message about God's kingdom, but because they lack understanding, the devil quickly snatches it away from them. The seeds which fell on a rocky area sprang up quickly but withered away when the sun scorched it, represent people who hear God's word, quickly accept it, but because they're not deeply rooted, when difficult times or persecution comes their way, they quickly abandon it. The seeds which fell among the thorns began to grow but then got choked out by the thorns, represent people who hear God's word but are overwhelmed by the worries of life and a greedy desire for wealth, so they become unfruitful. The seed which fell on good soil and grew healthy and strong with lots of fruit represent people who hear God's word, understand it, and take it to heart. Jesus said those people will always be fruitful.
Jesus said those people will
Always be fruitful.